Hello, my name is Miss Chapman.
And my name is Miss Byrne.
And we are trainee history teachers here at the University of York, and we're going to give you some advice on the sort of questions that you're going to encounter in your AS or A-level exams and essays and how you can effectively deconstruct them.
There are two times you will have to deconstruct a question. The first is in essays or coursework. You are normally given the questions in advance and have time to process what that question is asking you to do or achieve.
Deconstructing questions under exam conditions is harder, and what we'll be focusing on today. Deconstructing under time pressure is difficult, but we believe with these 3 simple steps you can get the top marks you deserve.
Exam questions can be split up into 3 different types of terms.
The first type is command terms. These do exactly what they say on the tin. They command you to answer the question in a certain way. A typical example of a command term is evaluate. This means that you would consider conflicting points and arguments in order to come to a conclusion.
The second type are content terms and indicate what content to include within your answer. For instance, if your topic is World War II, the question might ask you to bring in knowledge about a particular aspect, such as the London Blitz.
The third are limiting terms, which work in conjunction with the content terms to focus your answer either by geography, time period or event. For instance, a question may ask you to discuss the impact of the Black Death between the period 1348 and 1349 and focus on London. However, even though your focus may be on London, it is important to bring in surrounding contextual information.
But don't be fooled. Questions come in a variety of forms, some of which you may never have come across before. One form that you may never have encountered is the use of statements or quotes. In this instance, the examiner wants you to engage with the statement and usually to agree or disagree with it throughout your answer.
They require the same methods of deconstruction as the other questions we have already talked about. Don't let them scare you. The examiner does not want to trick you. For source-based exams, the language used may be different, as you will usually be asked to compare and contrast sources or asked to supply an interpretation. However, we can still use our deconstruction method for these questions as well.
It really is as simple as this. The command terms are how far and the main reason, in green, in relation to the content terms of westward expansion and growth of friction, in orange. The answer is then limited by the terms in red, by geographic location of north and south, and the decade, the 1850s.
The same rules are repeated again in the second example. The command terms are to assess the validity, in green, of the statement, focusing on the content terms of failures, successes and religion, in orange, within England, between 1547 and 1587, which are written in red.
You're now ready to start deconstructing your own A-level questions.
We hope this has been helpful for you and we wish you all the best in your upcoming exams.